What's going on with the chat, man? We're gonna be talking about Ashton today. All right, man. So let's get into it. We're gonna break down just pretty much like, guys, when you guys get in shape, when you guys are able to um, elevate your body, your looks, your physique, just how Ashton has. And I'm working on it myself. I'm trying to get back into a better shape where I'm looking more, even though I don't look bad, but I want to be, I want to be real leaned up, real looking tight in everything I wear type of thing. And just looking fit, man, looking real sharp. I guess that's the word you want to have. And you can look sharp being a little huskier too. Don't get me wrong. You don't have to be some shredded up dude, but the sharper you can appear, the better everything kind of runs, especially for content creators, just in life. And I've always preached this. I've been a guy who's been in the gym constantly for the past years. I don't miss a day. And even if I go, and sometimes where it's just like, and it's rare where you just have to be in there and you get a shitty workout, right? But it plays a part of my work ethic when it comes to what I do outside the gym. So I think it's very important for not just content creators, everybody in life. I think it's important for people to have a better daily routine. I think your mindset will be a little better. I think obviously when you feel better, you're gonna walk around with a better attitude, maybe with a little bit more swagger to you, just a little bit of that. You know what I'm saying? A little more confidence, and that plays a huge role in what you're able to accomplish, right? So with Ashton right here, man, being in the shape he's in, he's been able to pretty much take the content world into a whole nother level, right? Obviously, you guys know he's going viral right now for the Saratoga and the dip in the water and the banana peel. That's just content creation. You know what I'm saying? And with him being in the top shape he could be in, nobody's gonna question his work ethic or what his video is about. When you look like this, you know what I'm saying? This shows dedication, hard work. Yeah, there's some other things. I know a lot of people are showing that. You know, I'm not here to get into it, but whatever the case is, he's at this point where he looks like this naturally every day. So it doesn't matter if the guy's working out, running, eating, showing you he's dipping his face in water at 4 in the morning and then jumping in the pool at 5 in the morning and then this at 5:15. I highly doubt that it is a just on point like that, but hey, content creation. And guess what? He's in shape, he's running with it, and he's making millions of dollars with it right now because his body is in shape. His body is in shape, and this is not including brand deals from Saratoga and any other brands out there reaching out to him. Um, this guy is getting millions of views on every single post, every single day, because he is in the best shape of his life. And it doesn't matter, like I said, he could do anything at this point. It's going to go viral. So let's get into the video, break some things down. But I'm telling you, man, when you're in a shape like this, it's this shit could change your life for real. Shit could change your life, bro. I'm gonna pull up the chat real quick, but let's get to it, man.
Has made over $2 million net worth, and here's how he did it. You guys may know him from the meme that he has just made, which ultimately is the reason he's going viral right now. In fact, right here, 17 hours ago, he celebrated 10 million followers, and I just checked, and he's at 10.6 million followers.
He's way past that now.
11 million right now, which made him get an estimated net worth of $2 million right here, and that's probably USD. So how did he do this? First of all, let's just go through this. He has over 3 million followers on YouTube, even though his last post was 7 months ago. He also has over probably around 11 million now on Instagram.
So for those that don't know, Ashton went viral for just putting together these crazy, just like at home crazy type workouts. Just workouts that I doubt that he was doing at a level that he was trying to produce it at. He's known for like doing this, like every time we're like making it seem like he's so intact with the workout, but doing very minimum type movements. But in reality, people are going to believe whatever he's saying. You get what I'm saying? Just because of his shape, which you got to understand. My whole point of this is once you get in the best shape of your life, you are able to do things like this. So let's continue with the video.
And just over 5.5 million on TikTok. So get off TikTok, put it in 2x speed, put this like a podcast, do whatever you have to do. Just get through this video. It's gonna tell you so much information you can use to apply to, whatever you want, your own business, whatever. He's used genius strategies that you need to implement to have an estimated net worth of $2 million, as I said before. And he did this specifically through funnels, content, and even became a meme. Let's break it down. So what we're going to first cover is how did he actually get these people to follow him in the first place? In other words, what are the content strategies, what are the funnels, what are all that? And trust me, it's pretty simple. So I'm going to break this down. Let's start off with the funnel. All right, let's say we got TikTok here. Here you've landed on his TikTok. Obviously they got so much views, millions and millions and millions.
That's nothing compared to what his TikToks are pulling right now. Bro, almost every single TikTok this guy's posting is in the 100 millions. I'm talking about every single one.
Some of them tens of millions. Yeah, let's say you go here. First of all, he doesn't have any link in his bio to any of his income sources, any of his online coaching. So what they might do is they might go to his YouTube channel. If you land on his Instagram, you're probably going to go straight to his YouTube just to see who he is and what he does. But what I noticed is his last post here, latest, was 7 months ago, which I'm not sure why, but once you land on here, you have 3 options. First of all, you're probably going to click on one of his videos, or you might even go just straight to the link in his bio. We have his first stream of income, his supplement business, and what looks here as protein powder too. Or here you can go here, freedom mentorship coaching, or last, and then right here we have one-on-one coaching for meal plans and exercises. Then we go right here to the cash collected. Now I'm assuming this is right here, this is a high ticket promotion. No,
for sure. One-on-one coaching at this point, after he's gone viral, in order to be a client of his, I'm gonna guess, depending on what the service is, I would guess one phone call with him is $1,000. I would say anywhere from $5,000 to $2,000. One phone call with him, and that's 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Now, training, I'm thinking he's nowhere under $2,500 a month, depending on the client. A lot of people are going to say yes. You have a guy who's ripped. You have a guy who's going absolutely viral. And you have a guy who's literally organized to the point where his clients are not going to say no. And if they do, he has so many lined up, it doesn't matter.
Not quite sure though. So next, out of the funnel now, he posts super high quality videos on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. If you've ever watched one of his videos, you'll know he gets a lot of cool angles. He uses professional cameras. He does all that, which, it's not the reason he grew. That's not the sole reason he grew, but it definitely helped. Next, he's been consistent posting for 4 years straight. Okay, look, we're gonna go to the oldest section here.
Did you listen to that? He's been posting for 4 years straight. 4 years straight. The guy's already been shredded, like I said.
Look, 4 years ago, 30,000 views. And yeah, most of these are just tutorials. Next, all of his videos are education, which makes him look like an authority figure, someone to trust in this space. So if you think they're an authority figure and someone to trust, you're going to want to buy from them, probably, if your goal is to do what he's selling. So there's 3 main criteria here. You have to know, like, and trust them. So first of all, if you've ever come across one of his videos, you already know him. Next, if you hop on a YouTube video and you see him, you see his day, you might even like him right there. And trust him, he's gotten many results. He's shown lots of social proof. So right here, that's a tick.
Yep.
Next, he mastered his craft before posting. For him, it's fitness, and if you're in the fitness space, you obviously know a thing or two about building muscle. If you look like this guy, it positions you as the authority in the space if you're teaching it and you've already done it. Okay. Next, we're gonna go through 3 rules, and that's it. 3 rules of what he implements to get the amount of followers he does. First of all, this rule, it's super simple, it's super short. Love at first sight offer. And I know what it sounds like, but it's not that, alright? So the love at first sight offer is usually 1 sentence, but look, underlying here, he doesn't specifically say, I help people lose weight, gain muscle, all of that. He just shows it. He doesn't need to tell us, it's underlying. So when you hop on his YouTube, for example, it's all educational. So it's basically saying, I will help you do this, I will help you do that. So that's it for that section. Next, we're going to go to the 7-11-4 rule. The 7-11-4 rule is basically a study done by Google to see what people need to see before pulling the trigger and buying from someone. They found that the 7 is 7 hours. Okay, so the audience needs to watch you for 7 hours. So how did he do that?
That's it.
I say this in every single video of mine. So,
Ew.
2 ways: short form, long form. Short form, easy. We can go Instagram, TikTok, and let's say YouTube Shorts. Okay, if you post on all 3, done. Let's say you post 2-minute videos 2 times per day. Let's say your audience, every single one of your audience watches each video for the exact amount of seconds you post from. Let's say that. So in a week, you're gonna have 4 times 7. Okay, so you're gonna have 28. You're gonna have 28 minutes, and if we need 4 hours, then we're gonna need a lot more than that. It's gonna take a long.
Okay, guys. Post consistently. It comes down to how bad do you want it, bro. You got to post consistently. You got to get your face out there. Get your face out there. Clip your videos. Get your face out there. Go, 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 go. Make it very quick, right? Post as much as you can. Don't worry about this. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about what you look like. Have a decent mic, decent quality. Post a damn video. Get your content out there. Get your face out there as much as possible. Depending on what niche you're in, some things might need to be a little bit more detailed. Don't worry about editing too much. Get your videos out. Post, 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 post. You're posting to an algorithm. The algorithm is not going to reward you when you ain't posting on the platform. Period. Post your content. Stop waiting.
Long time to actually hit that.
So pretty much what he's saying, don't go on YouTube or any social media trying to sell a product to anybody who doesn't know you or watch you. It's not gonna work.
So
nobody's buying stuff from strangers.
The other way is you can go long form. Okay, so YouTube.
So let's skip past this part because he dragged this part out. He's cranking you guys right now for the watch hours. He's cranking you guys, so we might move on from here.
Actually converts people to buy.
Got it. Okay, so we've had enough with Ashton, right? We'll move on, man. Look, the point of Ashton, post your content, be consistent, get in the best shape of your life. Seriously, take it serious, get in the shape of your life, and just be consistent and have a real goal. If you want to be a content creator, have a real goal. And that's really all I got on this one, man. Let's see what else we got. Why she think she important? Let's see here. What else we got on here? Should we go over this DoorDash situation, man? I feel like we should. Let's go over this DoorDash. Oh, see, she posting. I mean, this is the perfect example right here. Wow, she deleted all those videos from earlier. Oh, so she's just deleting videos now and reposting. Oh, she's gonna get caught up. This is not good. Her strategy is not good. This is not good. She posted this video 3 times today. Because this is an hour ago. This is not good. So I don't know what's going on with DoorDash, man. I'm pretty sure this is a video where she's gonna start screaming and yelling.
Everybody who's on a journey to lose weight, it's time to turn up. Confident, pressure told me.
She posted this earlier. Oh wow, she's really trying to have people download. Wow. This is crazy, man. Look, if you type in DoorDash scamming, just watch what comes up, bro. Oh, you see me? Hold on.
Too easy for your boy and others. Shout out to Skitlana. She know what time it is. Y'all know what time it is. Shout out to everybody in the comment section. Put that word in there, and I'm not trying to get religious. That's not what this channel is about. But when you put that word in there, you get extra gullible people. My job.
Yeah, man. The situation with DoorDash is not good. Look, the whole situation is this. DoorDash has been preaching about DoorDash and things like that the whole time. I guess she has a whole nother identity. I guess she's been scamming people for money. She's been trying to shout people out on YouTube, which is not good, bro. It's not good. And I'm really surprised this is the route she decided to go. I really, I wonder what it is. And I really think this is what happened with DoorDash, right? I think at the beginning, maybe 6 months ago, when she was really popping, 4 months ago, right? She was getting those YouTube checks for like $9,000. $9,000 when she was getting 60,000 views a video, 50,000 views a video. Now her views have dropped. They've dropped. I haven't seen her crack a 10,000 video view video in a while. So now she has to find other ways to supplement how she was making that $8,000 to $10,000 a month. You know what I'm saying? On top of the other things she was getting on you guys. I forgot what else she was having people pay for. I forgot. A $25 something, like a how to start your YouTube channel or something like that she was doing. So now it's been three different things. And it's not good when I type in DoorDash, you have all of these YouTubers making videos about you. This is 5 months ago. Why new YouTuber DoorDash success is risky. Major lesson. This is not good. So now you have a wrecked name on the platform you're trying to be somebody on, which is YouTube. And the YouTube community is very strong.
DoorDash. Enough is enough.
Oh,
like
man.
Enough is enough now. DoorDash.
What's going on now?
DoorDash. It's time for you to come in front of the congregation.
This is not good.
I know what you're doing. This here is a video to inform people who want to be informed. This here video is not for the DoorDash fans. This here video is for people that hopefully when you run across these type of people on the internet, especially on YouTube, on Instagram, on these sites like that, you don't get caught up in this here debacle that's going on. What I mean by debacle is holiday season, y'all. When this video here releases, today is Halloween. So 30 days from now, approximately, a little less, it'll be Thanksgiving. And then 30 days after that, a little less, it'll be Christmas time. So now everybody is pulling on people's heartstrings, pulling on people's pockets. Listen, DoorDash, the realest as I can be, right? I'm not going to say I'm happy, and I'm not going to say that I'm mad either. I don't feel no type of way about your YouTube success, your instant YouTube success. Reason being, because it doesn't benefit me none. But what I do care about is the people that's on this here platform, because it's people like you that make it bad for people like me. And I'm just here to call it out. If y'all don't know, DoorDash now is saying that she's apparently up to 8, almost 9,000 AdSense revenue for the next check, right? But peep this. DoorDash is saying that she has to wait all the way to the 21st. And she needs some money. So what does DoorDash do now? She comes up with some fly-by-night, overnight course.
See, so this is what I was talking about. So she made a course and she starts selling the course. See, he made this video 5 months ago, right? And I kept telling you guys something's off, because when you do DoorDash, you should be making a good amount of money. But then I'm also saying, you showing these checks, what are you doing with the money you making? $8,000, $7,000, $9,000. What are you doing with the money? And I understand YouTubers, we get paid. Well, it depends what you make. And that's how I know. Well, that's not a lot of money on YouTube. So yeah, the 21st is good. The 21st or the 24th, depending on how much money you make that month, right? If you make over a certain amount of money, I'm not going to say what it is, then you get paid on the 24th. If not, you get paid on the 21st. So it is a little stretch. It's about a whole month. You got to wait.
That she's selling for $20, $19.99. Now, I don't have a problem with that. If you want to say that you're a channel building guru, you're a YouTube guru, you're a monetization guru, you know how to get people monetized and get money, I don't have a problem with that. But leave God out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Leave God out of it.
Mm-hmm.
And all y'all other people that's weaponizing God in this here fiasco, cut it out.
Mm-hmm.
And what I mean by that is DoorDash was saying that she wasn't going to charge for the course.
But
she
she
was
did
give the course away free because she was just so blessed that she wanted everybody to know this information. But then she said God spoke to her and said, you can't give it away free. First of all, God,
there's no way that happened.
Didn't speak to you and say a damn thing.
Nope.
Just like God ain't on here telling you to tell people to quit their jobs,
nope,
to get on YouTube, all of that. DoorDash is an aspiring comedian.
Respectable.
Okay. She is just in this money niche. Excuse me, y'all. She's just in this here money niche right now. And she's riding it for all it's worth. But once the views stop and the views slow down, we're going to see what her next move is.
Yep.
But I really don't think it's going to slow down.
We know what her next move is. She's selling weight loss courses now.
Because she's already got the influx of subscribers she needs now. Out of those 50,000 subscribers that she got, how many of them are just gullible and then just
they don't do whatever she says.
Go for anything. We got to figure that out. And how many people?
At least 30%. 30% of 50,000. Whew. You buy my course for $25. You do the math. Even on 10,000, do the math.
Because you got some people that's on there that's really, really excited for her. Listen, if you making anywhere over 6,000 a month on YouTube, then you good. If you can't budget 6 the $10,000 a month from the 21st to the 21st, then maybe you're not a guru. Maybe you don't need it. And I get on here and I tell a whole lot of jokes and stuff like that, man. But yo, listen. The broad yesterday was just talking about going to Disneyland. Now today she talking about she broke and she need money to get to the 21st and all of that. I mean, like, come on, man. You can't make this here up, but I just wanted to inform y'all, man. If y'all ask me, because a lot of people ask me my opinion on DoorDash. My opinion is she ain't no better than Brother Polite.
I don't know who Brother Polite is.
Ain't no better than all of these scammers, Umar Johnson, all of them that's came through here before. Right now, she's just trying to figure out how to grab as much money as she can while she hot. Maximize, you know, her viralness. And then that's it. Like, you don't have to charge $20. And you're not a proven guru. I don't know. Get in the comments. You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, bro, this is not good. You got people making full 6-minute videos on how you scamming and how you talking about your YouTube success. Come on now, DoorDash. They said DoorDash scamming.
Everybody ain't 100 with you. You feel me? For sure, for sure. DoorDash, that's her name right there. I guess she got 55K subscribers right now. And she, everybody ain't 100 with you.
What the fuck kind of clip is that? Come on, dog. You got to do better. What's this?
Delivery process or what's going on. So I just like I told her, I'm the type of person, I don't assume absolutely nothing. If I have a question or concern about something, I'm just gonna come straight out and action. That's the part that people don't like about me all the time. You know, I'm real straightforward. I'm gonna be honest as possible with you, but I'm real straightforward. You know?
Okay, as you should be. Clock your
Why
tea.
you keep having to ask people for money? Why is money the driving force through all your videos? And it's not money that you're helping people obtain or you yourself is obtaining from just simply the YouTube content creation. It's the money that you're asking for. That's the issue, is you constantly asking people for money and then making it seem like it's the people that really making you ask for the money, even though you don't want to ask for money. That's where the fakeness and the
Damn, this is 1 day ago. Exactly. Who do you owe or what do you owe that's causing you, DoorDash, to keep asking people for money? It's like she's making as much content and copying content to get views for money. It's getting weirder and weirder with her every day. It is kind of strange. Based off what I just saw her post, it's kind of strange, bruh. So I'm a little confused, man. Breaking: DoorDash is suing YouTube content creators. What?
This here's a DoorDash PSA. DoorDash PSA, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, right. No way. Why are all these bloggers hating on this lady? She don't even post good content. This lady's got to feel stupid. This lady's gotta feel stupid, man. Lady, please. You're supposed to be a Christian. As soon as I saw Christian in your title. And it's all meant to. Wow. People were really defending this lady. DoorDash, you can't sue anybody, baby. Most of the smaller YouTubers, most viewed videos of their name and title. So they're trying to put the blame on content creators. You're all gaining off her and talking about her, whether good or bad. It brings you all people who hates on her success, as well as people. It's okay to disagree. Just Thank her in the end. She gave you all momentum or movement. So I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. That's not true. Wow. So let's see, man. DoorDash is suing people.
Dash PSA.
Wow.
A DoorDash PSA, ladies and gentlemen. The real DoorDash is coming out. All of that Christian stuff, praying, all of that. She wants everybody to eat. The real DoorDash is coming out. And pressure bust pipes. That's what everybody says. Listen, especially the Christian men and women out there, the Christians that lead with the Bible, that heart is wrapped all around Christianity, the ones whose heartstrings she is pulling on. Please listen to this. DoorDash is targeting and flagging content creators, mainly Ringo TV and me. She said it without saying it in one of her last videos. She said, yeah, last time I was doing YouTube and I was doing Instagram and people was calling me a scammer for my weight loss journey, I didn't know what to do, but now I know what to do on YouTube, off YouTube, and in the courts. So basically, she's starting with flagging, she's starting with all of that, and then she's gonna get a lawyer and send out cease and desists, mainly to Rango TV and myself. Cause she...
First off... Oh boy, that's not gonna work. I don't know if you guys know how this works, YouTube and things like that. That's not gonna work, brother. Sorry. That's not gonna work. First off, I don't know if she thinks she's some type of big content creator like that. She is, but she already has a ruined reputation. Ruined. You're done, DoorDash. There's multiple things out there showing that you're scamming people. It's not good.
Can't be making enough.
Yeah, and that's another thing what he's about to say. If you're making money, like a lot of money on YouTube, nobody gives a F about what you're saying. Or, I mean, I wouldn't care about what anybody says about me on this platform. I wouldn't. So that's my point. He's saying if you're making the money you're saying, you wouldn't care what we're saying. You wouldn't. You would try to prove to do us wrong. But guess what? You've been proving everybody right. So Ringo and everybody who's been talking about you, all my videos from a year ago, damn, you just proved me. You just made me look like a genius. DoorDash, thank you. Because we called it out months ago. And now you've proven everybody right. And the reason I'm whispering, I got one of my cousins here sleeping. And she has school in the morning. Okay?
Enough money off of YouTube to afford multiple lawsuits against multiple people. Is talking about her. Like DoorDash, face it. Like, if you're a scammer and you exposed, you done had Instagram accounts, you done had all this, you done got videos of people saying that you didn't send products and all type of stuff. That's scamming. If somebody buys something from you and you don't send it, you are a scammer. If you don't send them their money back.
No bueno.
Like, stop playing. Stop playing. And the only way, don't you know that defamation is the most, how can I say this? I want to put it in the right context.
She can't get you for defamation, bro.
Defamation is the most unprovable offense.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying. You can't. Okay, we're on to the next one because once he said that, I'm like, that's a content. I mean, topic we don't even want to talk about because it's not gonna happen. Bro, there's so many videos on this goddamn girl. It's ridiculous. Wow. Wow.
Good morning, everybody. How y'all?
Oh my gosh, bro. There's way too many people making videos on her. One day ago? Oh, yep. She looks mad. Here we go. We got another one.
So now it's basically
shit, and I'm finna run a bag up off DoorDash. Think I'm playing? Watch this.
it up only
You think I'm playing? Watch this.
to repeat the cycle all over again after the fake apology.
Oh, so she's giving out apologies now. And the other reason I'm touching base on this, I'm having YouTubers. I mean, I'm having comments and things like that from my videos from 5 months ago. I'm like, oh man, I left her alone. She got worse. So you done proved everything I said right. You got worse, DoorDash. God damn, how does that feel? How do you get worse?
That she did when she was saying how sorry she was. And, you know, throwing the fake tears. You know, vidIQ gave us a prime example of that. But he also said in the end to just simply tell the truth. Well, unfortunately, with this lady, she is a scammer to her core. Now, she's trying to replace the $25 shout outs because one, she's not giving people their shout outs that paid for the shout outs. And then the shout outs that she's doing isn't really getting the results that she promised that it will get. You know, eyes on your channel, people to subscribe to your channel, people that will come from her channel to yours, but it always provided her $25. So of course, now she has to change it up just a tad bit. And how does she does this? She do it by getting $25 for her weight loss program. And instead of really giving it all to you at once, she's gonna break it up. Now, I would say this, if it's an actual digital product, then I don't see absolutely nothing wrong with what she's doing as far as doing a weight loss manual in order to show you. But here's where I believe that is just a continuation of the shout out scams. Well, the first thing that clued me on it was who she said sent her $25 in order to get this weight loss products off and going. Again, it was 4 Shades of Us. Remember back when the shout out started, who won a shout out? It was 4 Shades of Us who sent her the initial $25 that she didn't even have a clue as to why she was sending the $25. Because she didn't ask. But in fact, she did. She posted on her community board because it was 3 days prior to her birthday. And she put her Cash App up there and she was telling people to send her money for her birthday. So what ended up happening was 4 Shades of Us sent her $25. And then on her $25 Cash App, she just happened to mention if she would send her a shout out. And then therefore the $25 shout out was started based off of DoorDash getting $25 from 4 Shades of Us from nowhere. But it wasn't from nowhere. You asked for money for your birthday. So that's where it came from. And that's the part that you're leaving out. Because y'all, how did she even get her Cash App to begin with if she never asked for the Cash App? Because her Cash App wasn't just willy-nilly out there for all to see. She plastered it on her birthday announcement to let everybody know that it was her birthday in order to get money, which that in itself isn't wrong, y'all. Putting your Cash App isn't wrong as far as a lot of content creators put their Cash App out there. You know, if somebody wants to send her money, so be it. Go ahead and send her money if that's what you're trying to do. But if you're trying to get money because you thinking it's going to help you in various ways that she's trying to say it will, then you're wasting your money because you're not going to get that. And in fact, so many people are still waiting for their shout outs that never received the shout out. So once again, 4 Shades of Us, according to DoorDash, is the one who is triggering the weight loss plan. She sent her the first $25. Now, the way it appears, it starting to appear that whoever this 4 Shades of Us is in conjunction with her in order to kick off all her scams, because it's always 4 Shades of Us that is leading the brigade out on all these miraculous scams she keep coming up with. So it would.
All right, so that's not good. You're using the same person to get the Cash App on everything you do. 4 Shades of whatever. I was listening while I was doing something in the kitchen. That is not good. So whoever this is here, she's had it with you. She's made a 13-minute video about you on giving exact detail on how you were scamming. And as cleared, it's okay to ask for money in the Cash App. That's fine. If someone wants to Cash App you, okay. But let's not try to scam in the way you're doing it, trying to sell a product that really isn't that valuable. You're just making stuff up.
Started based off of DoorDash getting $25 from 4 Shades of Us from nowhere. But it wasn't from nowhere. You asked for money for your birthday. So that's where it came from. And that's the part that you're leaving out. Because y'all, how did she even get her Cash App to begin with if she never asked for the Cash App? Because her Cash App wasn't just willy-nilly out there for all to see. She plastered it on her birthday announcement to let everybody know that it was her birthday in order to get money, which that in itself isn't wrong, y'all. Putting your Cash App isn't wrong, as far as a lot of content creators put their Cash App out there. You know, if somebody wants to send her money, so be it. Go ahead and send her money if that's what you're trying to do. But if you're trying to get money because you thinking it's going to help you in various ways that she's trying to say.
What's going to happen with DoorDash is she's going to run through her subscribers. And in a year or two, she's going to be left with having to really figure something out, because she's hitting you guys with she's selling you 3 different things within 5 months. Digital course, 2 digital courses, YouTube shout outs. The YouTube shout outs is crazy. I ain't gonna lie. That's some shit I ain't never heard of. And then now she's selling some weight loss stuff. I think the way she's going about it is very greedy. It's becoming very obvious. And I think she's showing how nervous she is.
It will. Then you're wasting your money because you're not going to get that. And in fact, so many people are still waiting for their shout outs that never received the shout out. So once again, 4 Shades of Us, according to DoorDash, is the one who is triggering the weight loss plan. She sent her the first $25. Now, the way it appears, it's starting to appear.
And I'm going to be honest, bro. I've already seen comments. The girl's not responding to people asking for the refunds. And that's a big point. She's not responding to people. She's not giving the shout outs like she said. And she took the $25 already from a lot of people. You want me to do the math? She has 70,000 subscribers. Right? Let's just say 5% convert. 5% times 0.05. That's 3,500 people. 5% times 25. That is 87. Hold on. Whoa. No fucking way. 3,500 times 25. That's $87,000 on 5%. Oh my God. I didn't even know it was that crazy. Bro, she is probably, I'm talking about if 5% converted. Let's scale it down a little bit. Let's be more, because it could be way more than that. Guys, 5%. That's only 3,500 people who have asked for a shout out, right? I'm just giving an example. Let's just say 2% converted. If you get 2% conversion rate of 72,000 people, right? 72,000 times 0.02. That's 144 people, right? Times, hold on, what? 70,000 times 0.02. 1,400, right? Times 25. Damn, dog. That's still 35 grand, bro. And even if 1% converted, which I know at least 1 fucking percent converted of 70,000. 700 people at the minimum, I know, paid DoorDash $25 at the minimum. Times $25. That's 18 grand. She's making bread somehow on this platform and with these people.
Here's whoever this 4 Shades of Us is.
All I'm going to say is, wow.
Is in conjunction with her in order to kick off all her scams, because it's always 4 Shades of Us that is leading the brigade out on all these miraculous scams she keep coming up with. So it makes one believe that they're part of her scams, or either she's using this person or this family to persuade others to do so. And I'm more so on the side of she's using this lady and her family to persuade others to buy into whatever it is that she's doing. Now, like I said, if it's a legit and it is an actual weight loss manual, because she did have to lose some weight before, you know, she had her surgery or didn't have her surgery, because on Instagram, when they was finding her out to be a scammer, she had weight loss surgery. But by the time the story got to us, it switched and she lost 100 pounds and she just raised money to tighten her skin. Wow. So that's where the whole discrepancy is on that. But far as this new weight loss manual, so to speak, for guess what? $25 is going to replace the shot.
She's selling another product for $25. Oh, wow. She's getting bread.
Outs where she doesn't have to really promise you absolutely anything, because all she's doing really is telling you what she did in order to lose her weight. But that's where the facade comes in again, because that's not what all you did to lose the weight. You did other stuff in order to do so. But hey, she can write out a manual all she wants and give it to the people. Let's just hope that this time it is legit, because if not, then the new weight loss manual will be no more than the curl smiler all over again. She created a product, didn't deliver on the product, but got the money and left people without their product. So
sounds like she did the same thing for the shout out. Wow. This is not cool.
So hopefully she actually has a manual that she's going to give out to you all. And hopefully, you know, it will be beneficial to your weight loss if that's what you're trying to do. But what it appears she's doing is she's just cleared out all her videos, so that way it'll be harder to prove what people are saying far as the constant scams that she's doing. And then she's just going back and she's doubling down on them, but this time making it better, so that way it'll be hard to see through the fluff. And if you didn't know her past, then you wouldn't be able to coincide this together. But the problem with this is too many people have the evidence to say otherwise, and they know. So for the newer people coming in, you're gonna be deceived in thinking, you know, because of that 76,100 subscribers, that she has still not grown from. She's still at the same pace.
I caught that too. She's been at 76,000. I told you guys for a long time.
That there must be some truth in what she's saying, and some of this just have to be correct. But in fact, it's all just scams. She is a master manipulator and a narcissist. Like when she gave that apology, a matter of fact, before she gave her apology, I said she only had one more stage left, and it was an apology phase, and she halfway did it, but then doubled back down and came back and actually did an apology video. Then also said that she didn't want to give the illusion as if she was ripping people off by asking for $25 for the shout out. But now it's coming back with the $25 weight loss plan that she's going to give you. So hopefully, you know, she actually is going to give you a plan that will actually help you. Now, whether or not it's her plan or not, you know, that's still to be determined. But we know her track record. We know what she does, and she's.
That's the key word right there, track record. So now at this point, DoorDash, you keep messing with people, and people keep seeing these videos. The more things you put out to sell, the less conversion rate you're gonna have, unless you just get new people who are so gullible and just gonna listen to anything because you have 76,000 subscribers. And god damn, I hate motorcycles. So it could be that. It could be that situation. It could be that where you're gonna start losing subscribers and followers and fans, which you already have, because you're not coming through with what you say you are. If I pay you $25 for a shout out, I want the shout out. And I don't want a 5-second one. I want the same amount of time you're doing for the next person. Period. Period, bro. And if we can't figure that out, then I'm not buying the next one. Straight up. I would never buy nothing from DoorDash. And that's just on me. Ever. Just because I read through this shit months ago. You ain't never gonna hear me tell you guys quit your job. Now, I can give you advice on how to become a YouTuber full time, but I ain't gonna tell you, oh, quit your job and you have no idea what you're doing on YouTube like she is. She's telling you, quit your job and trust in YouTube. It sounds good. It sounds real good, but the real no real. And that ain't real, man. That's not realistic. She's trying to make it sound so easy, and it's not easy at all. Even with somebody, like I said, bro, someone like me, someone like myself, I'll be the first one to tell you, bro, all my success that's come from YouTube, I am truly, truly blessed and humbled by it. But at the same time, I know I'm outworking at least 95% of you guys on here. And that's the mindset you got to have. And I'm confident in that because you can go look at my name up and I probably have 10 videos posted from today, if not more. And it is 2 a.m. and I'm on live stream. And now from this live, I'm going to clip up 4 videos and I'm going to have about 3 to 4 or 5 shorts. And I will make sure they're all posted on this channel tomorrow. If not tonight, and scheduled with thumbnails. So I'm not going to say things that DoorDash says are completely wrong all the time. She has some motivational advice here and there. But don't let someone come into the game and lie to you and make it seem like it's just so that attainable right there and then. This shit takes work, bro. You got to have a different mindset. You got to have a different want, a different grind, a different mentality, a different motivation, a different goal. You might have to take a pay cut for a little bit until you really get on. So it's not all butterflies. Shit takes work. I was just working on my TikTok, one of my TikTok accounts. I think I got 4 TikToks done, 2 posted and 2 scheduled, or 2 drafts, I guess you should say. 2 drafts. And yeah, 2 drafts here from today. From about 30 minutes ago, 45 minutes ago, an hour ago. 2 videos posted. And it's just constant work, bro. It's a constant grind. I'll probably go to sleep around 3 a.m, 4 a.m. Wake up, work on 2 of my main channels. I'll come back over here. The videos will probably already be scheduled on this channel. And then we work. What's next? What's the hot topic for today? What's going on? Probably see some more nonsense from DoorDash. But yeah, man, it's a grind, bro. It's a grind for real.
Not going to give
shit ain't sweet until you really push for it. You really gotta go get it.
up any money that is potentially going to be placed inside her pocket. So we just need to watch and see what the people say, because this time, unlike the shout out, she doesn't have to advertise that she sent anybody out anything. So it will be a little hard to prove whether or not she did or she didn't. All she simply have to do is say they're lying because I sent it to them. And all the people got to say is, I never got my product, but I sent you my $25. Unlike the shout outs where we could see she's not actually shouting out because she's not fulfilling what she said she was going to do, we can't really see whether or not she's sending these people out a bogus weight loss plan or not.
Smart move on DoorDash. Part of being a finesser. Damn, they caught on to me. Damn, how am I going to figure out a way to where they can't catch on? What I'm going to do is I'm going to tell them download a free ebook or free whatever, and I'm going to capture your email and all your information so I can email you my $25 plan.
Or it's even worth $25. You know, so let's see, because I mean, you can go get a book on weight loss for $10, $5. I've always said, whatever you're charging for your product, make sure it has that value within the content. Now, whether the content is worth $25 or not, or she just simply making it $25 to replace the shout outs that you may never get, even though you paid her for. Hey,
you're not getting a shout out, brother.
YouTube will never know whether or not it's going to be legit or not, because this particular scam here is going to be a little bit harder to prove, since, you know, we don't know whether or not she sent it or not, and you will not be able to prove it. The only thing you will be able to see is people complaining that they did not get the product, or the product didn't hold what it said it was going to hold with inside it, such as when she did the YouTube tips for $19 and an editing course for $27. So just use caution whenever you're purchasing something from her, because her reputation precedes itself as a YouTube scammer, and I will say she is a scammer to the core, because that's just who she is. She's not going to do the right thing. She's just going to look for various ways to continue to take advantage of people, and if people do not become wise, then they will be continuing to take advantage of. I just feel really sorry for the ones that are just seeing her for the first time that do not know. Now, I know she had made another video about people saying that they didn't have a credit card in order to make the $25 purchase or whatnot. So she doubled back and said send it to her Cash App or her Venmo or whatnot, and then she'll send it out to you. But I would do this, y'all. If you can't pay on your Cash App for the product, which I don't understand why you can't, because the Cash App is just simply a card, just like anything else. Put the Cash App card inside there. You don't need a credit card in order to make the purchase. You can do it based off the Cash App card. Other than simply, she just wants your money right now, so let me throw my Cash App back out there. Once again, if you want to support this woman and all her scams and her lies, that is completely up to you in order to do so. But if you want to...
It ain't happening for me, brother. I can tell you that now. DoorDash, your time has come, brother.
All right, community. Make sure y'all good, man. This is a video about DoorDash.
This is terrible, bro.
All right, community.
This is terrible. I mean...
What up, what up? It's Ace OG. Back from the top, back from the video.
Oh, so we have a DoorDash is not a scammer. See, someone like this, I would need for it not to be 2 in the morning for what I'd have to say to you, my brother. Yep. Yep. She just got lucky. But to charge $200 to $1,000 for a review, are you serious? Wow. Wow, so this guy, he's really defending her. Wow. She is not gaining many views lately. Now she's changing people to do channel reviews. 200 a pop. This will most likely get people questioning her. I get she wants to make money, but everyone is on the platform struggling to get there. I hear you and appreciate your perspective. Thanks for commenting. This guy is the fucking delusional. She also scammed a long time ago, also. Yeah, man, it's funny out here, bro. It's funny out here, bro. It's probably it for the night, yeah? No more DoorDash for the night. Yeah, no more DoorDash for the night, man. We done.